Hi everybody, sanibonani. Welcome to my channel. Igama lami nguThando Mdletshe, and on this channel siyasifunde incwadi ebhalwe ngolimi lwethu lesiZulu bese siza la sizokhuluma ngazo le ndaba esifundile. Senzela laba phela basuke bengenaso isikhathi sokuthi bayifunde incwadi, nalaba basuke benqena nje ukufunda. Siyaphinda futhi sibuka ama reality shows ethu la eMzansi bese siza la sizokhuluma ngawo lama shows, senze ama reviews or ama recaps bese siyaphinda futhi sikhuluma ngayo any other issues avuka uma ngabe lama shows sesiwabukile ku TV. Uma ngabe ukuqala ujoyina namhlanje and you really like our content, do not forget to press the subscribe button la ngezansi. Bese uyaphinda futhi upressa i-notification bell la iduze uka-subscribe ukuze phela ungaphuthelwa uma ngabe umsebenzi omusha sesiwufakile. Kodwa ke uma ngabe awukakabi show ngale channel, ayilinda kancane ngoba la sifuna abantu abajabulile ukuthi babe la kule channel. Sizozama ke namhlanje ukuthi senze i-review ye-show yethu ebizwa ngokuthi Isencane Lengane. Season 4 episode 6. We'll try and have a little bit of fun, even though sitholile indaba ezingekho zinhle zokuthi ubaba uDlamuka has passed. May his soul rest in peace, and we hope ukuthi family yakhe izoba right, sizoyibeka kakhulu emthandazweni. So uma ngabe iqala ishow yanamhlanje na ke baqala ngako ukuthi ke bathi kusikhombisa izinto ezenzeke last week. Remember ubaba kaThando no anti kaThando uPinky bahambile lapha yana bayobhula, angazi ukuthi babhula ukuthi kube njani bathi ke bayile bayobhula after uSiyacela elokhuzile ephindelise the present ka 2.2. Remember, he returned the present for 2.2, and then the present turned from being 2.2 present to being 2.3 present to being 3,000 present. Yeah, so he returned it. They say it was a court bed. Yeah, at 2.2. So okay, now mayiqala ishow uSiyacela kanye noSithando basemlazi, they're taking a walk. Ukuze bakwazi ukuthi bakhulume. Remember ukuthi lapha yana uThando akahlali yedwa, uhlala noNtombika nengane kaNtombika. So I guess ukuthi akubi lula mhlawumbe ukuthi anebashuthe ama scenes when it's just uSiyacela noThando. So it would make sense ukuthi to shoot this particular scene they had to take a walk. So they're taking a walk and just talking about the pregnancy, and uSiyacela uyambuza nje uThando ukuthi uyanini eclinic, uyasho ukuthi uyaya soon, it's gonna be her last appointment. I thought uye clinic kodwa uya endaweni ye-scan, I think. Mhlawumbe ulokhuzane midwife le ayoyibona angazi, kodwa basho ukuthi udokotela uthi it's her last appointment and ufuna ukuthi uSiyacela abe naye amphelezele so that ezoba seduze kwakhe. And yeah, so angazi uSiyacela noma excited or not na, but ugcina ethi uzoya ke amphelezele lapha yana ukuthi bahambe baye kusho ukuthi bayakwenza iscan sokugcina before uThando abelethe. It sounds like sekuseduze ngempela ukuthi abelethe uThando. And then okay, baxoxa nje ngendaba yokuthi ingane siseduze nje kakhulu. I guess uThando is excited about the fact that sekuseduze ukuthi abelethe. Angikho sure ukuthi uSiyacela excited ngengane, but angikho sure ukuthi excited ngeprocess yokubeletha you know. And I think ukuthi mhlawumbe lento yokuthi ukhuliselwe emakhaya yini, and vele abantu abakhulela emakhaya futhi uMzulu, into yokubeletha komuntu wesifazane akuyona into ebekujwayeleka ukuthi kuthiwa uyahlangana naye umuntu wesilisa. So I guess kancane ngiyam-understand ukuthi mhlawumbe abe lo muntu ukuthi akafuna ukuba there inkosikazi wakhe mayebeletha, kodwa ke futhi at the same time siku 2022 manje, you know. If you can make somebody pregnant, you can watch them give birth. So yeah, bakhuluma ngaloko, they agree ukuthi bazohamba ke bobabili baye lapha yana bathi bona ise-clinic mabekhuluma ngabo. So I guess ukuthi ise-clinic, so sise-clinic. So and then uSiyacela uthi yena ke okay mabephindele emuva uzohambisa uThando endlini, then yena aye kwabanye, and it looks like bayavumelana, guys. Honestly, I feel like uThando at this point, she has accepted that uSiyacela is cheating, and ngoba uthi uzoya kwabanye, and then nabo they will be bazoba kanje. It's like you will go and see the others, they will end up in the same situation, meaning they will also end up pregnant. And that thing gives me idea ukuthi it means ukuthi uThando has accepted ukuthi uSiyacela is cheating, And yeah, that's the life that she's gonna live, I guess. Angazi ke noma that means ukuthi she has accepted umanto, noma it means ukuthi she has accepted ukuthi there are other people kule relationship le yabo. Guys, these are young people, so I guess if befuna ukuphila ilokhuzana indlela yokuthi bona, it's not just them in this relationship, there's other people as well. They do have a choice to do that. We might not understand it, but yeah, it does happen. Nanokuthi nathi we might not understand, because mina nginang understand ukuthi yini isimanga ngosiyacela, you know. But yeah, there are people out there who like uSiyacela, they find him very attractive. Yes. So yeah, bayahlukana lapha. And then the next scene, they're going to see they're going to the clinic to do a scan, and then it turns out ukuthi uklinika ngasoLundi. So the clinic is at Ulundi, back at home, the Dlamuka homestead, so it's closer to KwaDlamuka home. And bayakwenza iscan, it was cute. They confirm ukuthi she's 37 weeks and 6 days. Yo guys, so sekuseduze lapha, and you can see ishape yesisu sakhe ukuthi sengathi iyashintsha, you know. Uyayibothi hayi Lengane le isendleleni ngempela, usengasikwa ngisho esathi nje uyasihambela. In fact, after 37 weeks kahle kahle akusafanele ukuthi uhamba. And okay, they do the scan. She's shy to take off her clothes, but they never really like bakunqonise mangabe uzokwenza scan. They make sure that everything is there, we are covered, you know. I go to vele ube nqonje, because she was talking about how she's shy yena ukuthi enangakhumula nje in front of omunye umuntu, meaning I'm guessing ukuthi that woman is the midwife, since bengasho ukuthi udokotela ngoba uyena obenza scan and everything. And the date of the expected date of delivery is the 11th of May 2022, which has already passed. And I mean, guys, I guess it makes, we're in July now, it makes sense. Also, Sando has already given birth, and I think that ama-rumors aphuma vele ukuthi ubelethile must have been true. Even though nobody has seen the photos of the baby, nobody has seen the photos of her after giving birth, but I guess it's safe to say right now she has given birth. And I'm thinking everything went well, because if it didn't, I think we would have heard about it. So yeah, I'm so happy about that. We can assume everything went well. So also when the scan and everything seemed fine, ingane iphendukile, you know, konke kubuye ngathi nje vele ingane iready ukuthi izophuma anytime soon. And yeah, they say uSiyacela usiyena ubone ingane, ubulili bengane, he saw ukuthi it's a boy. Hey, uSiyacela ukwazi ukufunda iscan. I didn't expect him to be able to see this guy. Listen, I've been pregnant 3 times. Sometimes the doctor will be pointing there and say, mina ngibona lutho, ngibona into efilizela engekho. Usacela yena ubonile bafethu. But anyway, yes, everything seems okay with scan, which I was so happy about. Usacela ukhuluma ukuthi yena akazi ukuthi kwenziwa njani uma ngabe umuntu ezobeletha. Phela ngithi you find out nje, you're not gonna know because you don't have a baby. So if your wife is pregnant, that's where you do your research. That's what you do. That's when you do your research and find out, so what are you supposed to do? What are the expectations on your side? How are you going to help her? How are you going to support her? There's even Google now, kids. So if you do happen to get somebody pregnant, go and Google what your role is. When a girl is pregnant, when your girlfriend is pregnant, you are pregnant too. So yeah. Anyway, just like any other girl, not even any other young girl, any other woman, you know, if when you're pregnant, you want your partner right next to you when you go through the pain, when you deliver, they should be there to support you. They should be there so that you can scream at them and shout at them and whatever, because it's their fault that you're there. So just like any other woman, KuThando wants the same. She says that she would like for him to be there. But amathuba bancane, guys, there's nothing that uSiyacela says that indicates that he would want to be there when she delivers. Maybe he might be around, but I don't think that he wants to be in the same room. And at least emlazi bahlala nabontombika, who are older and have kids, they'll be able to help her out, KuThando. I guess she has no intentions of going and staying with her mom, because I thought since it's her first baby, mhlawumbe bazodecide ukuthi ahamba ayohlala noma wakhe for isikhashana, so that she can get used to having a baby and how to take care of the baby and also have some help. But again, it doesn't look like it. Siyacela nje ukuthi cha yena akahaleli nokhalela nje ukuthi abone nje ukuthi umuntu nje medeliver njena kuba njani kwenzekani, akuyona nje into ayimisele ngokuthi ayibone eva leyo. The next scene, it's I guess it makes sense since they were there at Ulundi for an appointment, that they would also go by Baboneka. It would be weird they would go back to Emlazi without seeing the rest of the family. Sebeseduze and ngathi babuye late, bafike ebusuku kaDlamuka. When they got there, it's already dark. Bafike ekhaya and yazi emzini mawufika ngithi nangomakoti bakubhuqa. You know, basebethi nangomakoti basebekubhuqa, you know. Now yazi sibe uyabhuqa la. Basesebehambe nawe kakhulu. So they do the same KuThando. And khona umamkhulu noMashanga. Umamkhulu noMashanga, they're like twins. You wouldn't even think those two are like married to the same man. You know, it's terrible, I guess esizwanayo, or maybe bayakwazi ukuprethendelana. And maybe something that maybe they are united also by the fact that right now or at that time they are taking care of Ubab Dlamuka. So maybe that's why we always see them together this season. And yeah, ngiyabingelelwa and everything. And they're always polite, guys. Those two, I don't even know how they do it, because no matter what Siyacela does or says to them, the next time bembona, they're always polite to him. They are always welcoming again. Angazi kwenzeka kanjani ukuthi those two women bangacasula uLokhuzana uSiyacela. Anyway, they ask about the baby shower, because I guess just like we saw a report about the fight on the newspapers, nabo mama, they did see, especially it was only Isolezwe, so it would be impossible because nabo bangezi because there was a fight at the baby shower, because Nathi, we knew about the fight long ago before we saw it on the show. Uthi Siyacela kube benikhona nanizosibonela ukuthi kwenzekani. Akakwazi ukukhuluma nabantu abadala, Siyacela ukuthi hayi kube nanikhona nanizobonela ukuthi angithandizanga. So now, but then ke bayabatshela ukuthi ubatshelile ukuthi hayi there was a fight kwabakhona ungazwani, but he's not willing to give them the details because he feels like if they wanted to know the details they could have been there. But then at the same time he's like, but mina I'm only referring to Mamkhulu ukuthi I wanted her there. Siyacela, I think he does have a soft heart for Mamkhulu, which is the first wife Kabab Dlamuka. He does really, and I do feel like he really wanted Mamkhulu to come when they were going there to fetch. You remember Besbayo Balanda to go to Pebusha. He really wanted Mamkhulu to come, and he was disappointed that Mamkhulu didn't come. You know, I wish he had gone. Ashiye iLokhuzana, ashiye uMashange with Ubab Dlamuka. But I guess ukuthi nje ngiyamagina sekuwukuthi sekuyaliwa laphana khona nanesalukwazi nakhona that wouldn't have worked. But I do feel like uSiyacela really was hurt ukuthi uMamkhulu akazanga. Namanje I think he's more referring to uMamkhulu ukuthi akazanga kwibaby shower KuThando, because uyasho ukuthi ayi kwaMashange nganginandaba vele bengafuni ukuthetha. Akamufuni uMashange uThando not njalo uThando uSiyacela. I guess you really ubelieve lento ahleze yisho ukuthi uMashange engazi ukuthi uyathakatha. I hope ukuthi uMashange uyathakatha ngempela, because I imagine how painful it would be for somebody to just believe ukuthi uyathakatha ungakazi uzothinte nalowo muntu, which is what uMashange said last season ukuthi yena akazi lento ehleze ishiwo uLokhuzana. Usiyacela kwazi wangenelela even ifamily yakhe uMashange, because he was because they were upset that Usiyacela keeps making these accusations. And then they talk about the fact that endlini yabo Usiyacela benothando kuqekeziwe, you know, and no one knows what's going on, and nothing was taken endlini. And I think somebody needed something in that house, wavula forcefully, because bahambe neskiy endlini, abashile iskiy. I don't understand, like, if unendle egcekeni ekhaya, why would you need to live with iskiy esendle? Why wouldn't you leave it iskiy lapho in case badinga ukuvula and all of that endlini? Angazi, but ke kunento yokuthi baqhuqekezwe endlini, but nothing was stolen, And uThando akafuni kuyolala endlini because uyasaba ukuthi mhlawumbe bafake imithi or something elokhuzana endlini. And uMashanga is like, uzolala endlini yakho sisi, indlu yakho. And she's like, but I mean, at least mase cleaniwe ngalala kuyona, I guess bafuna umbonisa ukuthi yeah, it's important to come back home uzoclean indlu yakho so that it looks good when you come back uzovakasha ekhaya, Angazi, I don't know what I think about this ukugqekeza. I don't think it was ukugqekeza. I think maybe they needed something lapha endlini bavula, and they agreed ukuthi no, ngeke sibatshele ukuthi sivulile, because then it's gonna be a big deal. And Siyacela now uyasho ukuthi it can't be umuntu wangaphandle, honestly, because kaDlamo kanginezindlu eziningi egcekeni, so kunabantu egcekeni. For someone ukuthi agqekeze nje indlu, that would be impossible. Angabona umuntu, it seemed like it would be impossible. And nayo feel ngathi kusho umuntu wakhona la ekhaya. Bayakhuluma ke, obviously, in every conversation that they're going to have with those two mothers is always going to include ukuthi nibuya nini eThekwini. And Siyacela uyacacisa ukuthi no, I want to make it clear, we are not back, we are visiting. We are not back. Akafuni ngempela Siyacela ukuthi babuye eThekwini. Uyasho ke futhi uThando, and I know people are going to throw tantrums about this one. It's like, mina ngizokwenza okusho umyeni wami, okusho umyeni wami. And I did say in that video, ebengibuza kuyona ukuthi do we think ukuthi uThando is brainwashed da. I did say ukuthi this season strategy kaThando is that she is going to do whatever it is that Siyacela wants her to do, so that she can make that marriage work. Whatever it is, we might not think it's reasonable to do that, but that is what she is going to do, and that's what she does. Whatever Siyacela says, that's what she's going to do. And here she says exactly that. Ukuthi mina ngizokwenza okusho Siyacela. If we must live in Durban, that's what we're going to do. If it says we must come back home, then that's what I am going to do. And Jobesho ukuthi Siyacela, they are not back home, they are just visiting. That's what she's going to do. Anyway, then they start talking about uBaba Dlamuka ke, and uyabuza nje ukuthi ubaba useke wavuka nje mhlawumbe wahamba noma waya nje in town. And I really feel like Siyacela is in denial about how sick his father is. I think even us, even if we ignore the fact that we now know what uBaba Dlamuka passed, but you can see in the way that they are uncomfortable talking about the condition of uBaba Dlamuka, and how they are making sure that cameras don't come anywhere close to where he is. I don't know if they did allow the cameras and Mojalove decided not to show uBaba Dlamuka because of the condition he is in, which wouldn't be like Mojalove. Mojalove will show on TV anything that they can get on camera. It looks that way from the shows that we watch. So it's unlikely that they did get a glimpse of how uBaba Dlamuka is and how he's doing, and they decided not to show it on TV. If they did that, Mojalove, I would respect them for that, for making that decision that this is, we need to respect this man's dignity, and we're not going to show him like this. He is not well. It could be that the family just refused because the cameras don't go into the bedrooms at all. And last season we did go into uBaba Dlamuka's bedroom, I think once or twice, because he was doing a lot of things while lying in bed. And anyway, uyabuza ukuthi ubaba uke wasukuma yini. In the way that umamkhulu answers benomashange baphendula kanye baphendula ngendlela efanayo ukuthi hayi uke wasukuma. I think they don't want the kids to know ukuthi really uBaba Dlamuka ugula kangakanani. And sometimes it's hard for me to decide whether they don't want Siyacela to know or they don't want us, the viewers, to know, because they are conscious of the fact that there are cameras there, so I don't know if they don't want the public to know ukuthi uBaba Dlamuka akekho right, or they don't want Siyacela to worry too much about what's happening. Siyacela ugcine ngenile endlini yobona ubaba wakhe, and he says when he comes back ukuthi he can't hear ubaba wakhe uthi uyakhuluma naye, he can't hear him. And it really made me feel like Siyacela is in denial about how sick his father is. If he's still asking about whether ubaba kusukumile useke wayini in town and all that. And it makes me feel like it's gonna be a shock of it has been a shock of his life, the fact that his dad has passed. Kodwa ke nawe uyasho Siyacela ukuthi he does feel like mamkhulu they are not telling the truth, because they will say ubaba kusukumile wahamba kodwa yena mayembona ubaba wakhe ukwenye condition. Not only that, but he also just doesn't look well. He doesn't look well at all. Akamuzwa futhi mayikhuluma uthi mayikhuluma nakamuzwa, so uvele kungahlangani kodwa ukuthi ene I guess ukuthi. And then he talks about ukuthi there isn't much that he can do in terms of helping ubaba wakhe, because people that are primary caregivers is kababa wakhe amakhosikazi akhe, and if they've made a decision yokuthi bamgcine ekhaya, maybe that's a decision. Honestly, you guys, I don't know nami whether umuntu obedinga yini esibhedlela or it's because why esibhedlela bambuyisa ukuthi agulele ekhaya, because chances are ushonele ekhaya ngikakezwe kahle ukuthi ushonele kuphi, you know. So yeah, and I guess he's right vele, he wouldn't have a say so much ukuthi and ubaba wakhe fanele abe kuphi, you know, because amakhosikazi akasekhona saphila ibona fanele ba decide usebenze njani. So that's what he is saying. And uyasho ukuthi and even though kubhlungu ukubona ubaba wakhe, but he feels helpless because he doesn't know what to do, you know. He doesn't know ukuthi ngisho ukuthi uyafuna ke ukumsiza ikuphi angamsiza ngakho. Okay, now the next scene is like the following day, and KuThando, I guess she has decided to clean the house. Indlu yabo le bingcolile ingcolisa ukuthi I guess, you know, iy'mbuzi ziyafika la zihlale kuveranda zilokhuze zenza number 2. Uyawazi number 2 wey'mbuzi ukuthi unesicefe kanjani kuShanela. Yazi number 2 wey'mbuzi, it's the worst number 2. But ngiqamba mango number 2 west egcekeni is number 2 wey'nkomo. But unesicefe manje kuzana. Kabibizwa ngani number 2 wey'mbuzi. Number 2 wey'mbuzi sicefe futhi uShanela. So they're cleaning bayakoroba. So kufika uMavundla, you remember uMavundla? I don't know why bethi uMavundla. Noma isibongo sakho uVundla, so uMavundla. Because uMavundla phela Mavundla is also isibongo and Vundla is also isibongo. So angazi kusho mhlawumbe wakavundla. uMavundla it's another omunye umakoti wakhona la kaDlamuka. Ocisha beku-age yakhe, so they're able to talk, you know, like just girls. Mbuzo ukuthi how is Durban? Uyasho ukuthi hayi ziyakhipha shem eDurban. Don't be surprised that people go to Durban and not come back. I wonder really ukuthi ngempela yini le impress kangaka uThando. They would make her feel like yo ziyabuya eThekwini. I wonder, I really just wonder, you know. For me nje you know ukuthi ungafuni ukuthi uye ekhaya, you know, I don't know. Anyway, uyasho ukuthi hayi yena uhleli kahle, and I guess uthi uhleli kahle lapha kontombika. Mhlawumbe phela nontombika abalinde ukuthi ahole babone ukuthi imali, you know, uyabapha yini. You never know, because it's another thing accommodates a grown adults pregnant at that with a baby coming and sometimes a baby daddy khona line. It's another thing, you know. And that day njengoba beclean endlini, uThando says it's her anniversary. It's 3 years since she's been married. I can't believe what it's 3 years, you guys. It's 3 years since she's been married to Thando. And she said she shouldn't be cleaning, she should be out. Kufanele ngabe ukhishiwe unjani njani. Hey girl. Or sometimes uThando is like uphila kwi-fences. It's like you already know ukuthi Siyacela unjani. Unless the producers give him money to take you out, he's not gonna take you out this one. And we watched him last season taking out another girl ayomnika amaringi in a hotel wena ukhona, you know. And anyway, happy anniversary to uLokhuzana, uThando. It hasn't been an easy marriage. That one is not. And then they talk about the fact that, you know, the sad thing is that if Ubaba Dlamuka was well, you know, she knows for sure, Thando. I think she said this last episode or the episode before last, where she said that, you know, if Ubaba Dlamuka was still well, like ubezosilanda nje eThekwini ngabe kade sabuya eThekwini. so nathi sekuzenzela nje lokhu kwethu sokuthi sihlale elokhuzeni eThekwini. I guess umavundla nayo uzama uku-advise uThando ukuthi, do you not think ukuthi it's a good idea to come and give birth here, you know? But kunomala, kunomamkhulu, Mashange, they will help you, you know, and even me, you know, and ulona at uThando uthi no. I bebeyimisele bona ukuthi she will give birth ngaseThekwini, ingane iyoza nje sezo lokho uzofaka esiphandle. I don't know how I'm feeling, you guys, about uThando giving birth and staying eKaDlamuka. I do feel like kunabantu abadala laphayana, so chances are she will be fine if eKaDlamuka. Kodwa at the same time I feel like if she comes back and gives birth and something goes wrong with that baby, God forbid, I feel like she will have that thing ukuthi I should have listened to Siyacela and not come back to give birth. I should have given birth at Thekwini. So maybe because they think it's not safe, because babelivele intweni zokuthakatha, you know, because they think that maybe it's a good idea ukuthi angakubeletheli lapha eKaDlamuka. Kodwa ke ulona ke umavundlu yasho ukuthi kodwa ke ukuthi like abanezinto eziningi ezenziwayo when it comes to amasiko, you know. So impilo engane yakhe might not ngenza ukuthi bese ngcupheleni just because you did not come back home to give birth like her. Because now when I tried to do the same, Yana, she wanted to go stay with her mom ekhaya and they refused, but ingane kaDlamuka izalelwa kaDlamuka anyway. So yeah, and then ke at the end uThando bekhuluma nje ukuthi oh, so it's Khima ucabanga, should I leave it or sambe naso, because apparently they locked the house bahambe noKhiya. And umavundla is like, vele, what's the problem with that? It's like, but you know, ngathi there's a story, something happened when they once left bashiya uKhiya khona lapha eKaDlamuka, so I guess they're going to take the key again. Honestly, you guys, it's refreshing for me to see them back eKaDlamuka. And I hope this wasn't a goodbye, honestly. I hope this wasn't a goodbye. I hope this wasn't the last time that they saw Damuga, that they did see him, because from my account, uThando batheni uzobeletha on 11 May, and they said that she's only left with a week or two. So maybe this is like the beginning of May. We are in July, and uThando maybe has had a baby already. I'm hoping that she had the baby, she took the baby eKaDlamuka, and nje wafika wabanjwa uBabuDlamuka before he actually passed. I hope that he did get to meet his grandson before he passed. So yeah, guys, that was the episode for today. I like that we were watching Siyacela no Thando. And for a change, we did not see abantu bakalokhuzana bakaThabethe, because honestly I don't mind not seeing them. This was the best episode ever. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. Tell me what you think about this episode below. Nanokuthi ngicabanga ukuthi uThando where is the best place for her to give birth. And please watch my other video, our send off kaBabuDlamuka, and make sure you leave a positive and an encouraging message for the family under that video, so that in case they see that video they will be encouraged. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. Please like this video, share it with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers. Nginithanda kakhulu.